But here's where this gets interesting. This is late 2018, okay? Google Trend search for milk. I scroll down the page, and I go to the rising related queries. And I see that the top rising related query, the top thing that people searching for milk on Google are searching for that's rising quickly is milk and Pepsi. What the heck is milk and Pepsi? So I say, okay, well, it's the fastest rising term. Well, maybe it went from like 5 searches to 50 searches. That's not any significance. So I go back to Google Trends, and I put in the word Pepsi milk, and I put in the word Diet Pepsi, and I find that in December of 2018, more people searched for Pepsi milk on Google than searched for Diet Pepsi on Google. Now you got me. Now I'm interested. Now I'm curious. Does anybody know why this happened in December of 2018? Are you nodding your head? It did have something to do with one of the people from a TV show. Do you know what show it was? Laverne and Shirley. That spike is about 2 days after Penny Marshall passed away. Penny Marshall was on the show Laverne and Shirley. Her character on that show used to drink Pepsi mixed with milk. And the internet, being the weird and wonderful place that it is, decided the best way to honor actress Penny Marshall was for everyone to drink Pepsi milk and to talk about Pepsi milk and to share recipes for Pepsi milk. And now this weird thing happens in December of 2018 because for 1 month, for a couple weeks, milk is cool. Milk is trendy. Milk is cool and trendy and viral on the internet with young people. I've worked with the dairy checkoff programs. I've worked with the folks that have tens of millions of dollars in budget for milk. You know how much they would pay to make milk cool for a week? It is astronomical. But not one dairy company, not one dairy brand I've seen or heard of or worked with saw this happen in real time because they weren't paying attention to the trends that were happening on the internet. They didn't get a chance to do anything with this. They didn't get a chance to take advantage of it. But I know for a fact they could have. I know for a fact you could use this spike because some people do pay attention to this stuff. People like Badlands Chugs, who is a YouTube influencer, a YouTube star, who a former professional eater, who has a YouTube channel where he drinks a whole bunch of a liquid. That's it. I explain the entire plot of his YouTube channel. A big guy drinks a whole bunch of a liquid. But he's good at the internet. He's digital. He's a digital native. He pays attention to this stuff. I imagine Badlands Chugs goes into Google Trends once a week, types in the name of 100 beverages. It probably takes him 10 minutes and sees what's trending, sees what's popular. Because the day after that trend was spiking, he has a Pepsi milk chug video on his channel. It's even captioned R.I.P. Penny Marshall, this chug's for you, which I imagine is how Penny Marshall wanted to be remembered, by this guy chugging Pepsi milk. Badlands Chug's average video before this one, the 3 videos leading up to this one, averaged 200,000 views, which is already just like, again, the internet's a weird and wonderful place. 200,000 people watching this big guy chug a liquid. This video got 2 million views. It got 10 times the reach of his usual videos. 10 times the reach. And I know what you're all thinking. Steve, please tell me you're going to show me this video. Of course I'm going to show you this video. And when you watch this video, I want you to think to yourself, okay, I'm not a YouTube star. I can't make fancy videos. I don't have a ton of budget to do advertising, this, that, or the other. I don't have all this time. I want you to watch his video that got 10 times the reach of his usual videos. And I want you to think to yourself, how much money do you think he spent on it? The lighting, the setting, the camera, the whole setup for it. And how much time do you think he spent on it? Again, the editing, the writing, the scripts, the costume design, the setting, the background, the editing, all that kind of stuff. So how much money, how much time do you think he took? This is just a part of the video. This is when he's already mixed the 2 drinks and has misplaced the lid.
Now the only bad thing about it is I threw the top away. But half thumb, well, I can mix it up this way. Oh, that wasn't smart. Oh my goodness gracious!
I just like stopping it right there so I can talk while that's still on the screen. What do you think the budget was? Whatever a milk and a Pepsi cost? How much time do you think it took? You just saw it. That was it. There clearly was no prep or planning or editing or work. You tell me the dairy companies I work with dozens of millions of dollars, literally dozens of millions of dollars in ad budget, couldn't do that? Couldn't do a better version of that? Couldn't have gotten 10 times the reach, exposure to a whole new audience of people if they spent 5 minutes every other week in Google Trends typing in the word milk and dairy and cheese and just seeing what's happening. You can take advantage of this stuff. There's so many interesting ways to use Google Trends.